Early each weekday morning in Greene County, many people travel to work, listening to and being inspired by our infamous WANB radio talk show host, Crazy Dougie Wilson. My name is Debbie Lubich, and with the help of friend Chris Bates, we interviewed Mr. Wilson. What we encountered was a most inspiring story.
Doug Wilson, Debbie Lubich, Chris Bates. Interview of a Civil War reenactor. Questions for Mr. Doug Wilson, who is a Civil War reenactor. Doug, if you will, please give us a brief biography of yourself.
I was born and raised in Mercer County. Spent the first part of my life there. Attended West Middlesex High School. After high school, went to Waynesburg College, where I attended for 4 years. While I was at Waynesburg College, I did a lot of work with the college radio station. Did 2 air shifts there after graduation. Actually, prior to graduation, got married, moved to Greene County, and after graduation, accepted a job at WANB Radio. And I've been with WANB since July of 1992.
You are one of the better-known Civil War reenactors from our area. How did you first become interested in this endeavor?
When I was in 5th grade, I had a teacher who put a very strong emphasis on American history, and his name was Mr. Gene Rubio. And during the course of teaching us, he put an even heavier emphasis on the American Civil War.
What do you consider the highlights of your reenactment career?
Glad you said highlights and not highlight, because there are a couple, if you don't mind. One, a few years ago I had the opportunity to repay the gentleman who got me interested in becoming a reenactor. Mr. Rubio. We made arrangements for me to go up on a Friday, and it was kind of amusing. The teacher said, do you think you can talk for a half an hour? And I kind of chuckled, and I said, yeah, I think I could probably do that. And so 45 minutes into the program, she comes walking over and she says, well, they're supposed to go to recess now. And I said, that's fine, I'll wrap it up. And so I start to wrap it up, and I said, if anyone wants to ask me any questions afterwards, I'll stick around. And another teacher stepped forward. It was actually Mr. Rubio, who had come in to see how things were going. And he came forward and he said, any student that wants to go to recess may go. Any student that wants to stay for more may stay. Not one student left. And I talked for another 45 minutes, answering questions, showing them my gear. So that's one highlight. And I've also had the opportunity to do 2 movies. The first was just, I only got a chance to do 1 weekend's worth of filming. That was for Gods and Generals. And then this past summer, I had the opportunity to spend 2 full weeks doing a no-budget film, and I mean no budget, a movie that will probably go direct to DVD. It's called Dog Jack, and it is based on an actual mascot, a dog named Jack.
Doug, are there any particular soldiers you would portray in your reenactments that you would like to tell us about?
I have had the opportunity to do some first-person impressions. And when I do, I usually portray James Pipes.
Is there anything else? Are there any other facts? Is there any other information or comments that you'd like to share with us that could conclude this interview or interest other people in what you do?
What I do is a hobby. It's like golf. It's like fishing. So I'm very grateful to Mr. Rubio. I'm grateful to my family for letting me go out and play guns at my age. But again, while it is a hobby, it is a way for us to remember those who unfortunately so often have been forgotten.
Inspirations are important in developing our lives. They lead us to our future and sometimes to our past. Who inspired you?